What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with AB Investments. And today, um, I'm probably gonna make a couple of videos for you guys. There's no need to make a live, and take any of your sweet time for the weekend. Um, However, if you guys want a live, we could do one tomorrow. If you guys would like, we can recap everything that happened in this week in a nutshell. Um, However, as I told you yesterday, there's no need to freak out, guys, or any of that stuff. I mean, I know none of you guys are in this community. Um, but as I told you, nothing special was going to happen today. It's just whether to the upside or to the downside, you see it. Everything's rebounding. They're making the market look like this is it. This is what the reaction to the Fed's news about the 50 base points. That's it. The market have reacted enough, and from now on it's about tipping the scale. It overreacted, and now it's trying to regain where, balance itself out and choose a consolidation zone. um, Listen, there's no such thing as consolidation in the fall, okay? And when you start falling, it takes until you hit bottom, until you hit the ground, until you could start consolidate, even get a chance to gather yourself again to try to climb back up that mountain that you fell off on top of. So they're not gonna fool me. Hope they don't get to fool you with what's happening, because even despite days like this, you get to still see the bad, the ugly still happen. Look what's happening with Twitter today. Obviously, you've seen what happened with Coinbase yesterday and the day before yesterday. Don't let this little 30%, 25% fool you of it coming back. It's still at its 52-week low, right? And don't forget, when somebody threatens you with some things that you can't threaten with, similar to like saying, like you can't just tell somebody I'm gonna kill you. Like you just can't say something like that. And in business, some of those terms are also existent. It's just in different terms. So Coinbase just did that yesterday by saying, "Hey, we're gonna if we get bankrupt, you guys will lose your holdings. You could lose your holdings. I don't want to throw any misleading information here." So, when people are saying like, who do you mean by you will lose your money? Obviously, they're talking to all their holders, all their coin holders, all their investors. Now, if all these people, heard that, they're like, what? You're not even in bankruptcy proceedings or whatever, and you're throwing out statements like this. This came from the company. It's not like Seeking Alpha or Benzinga wrote an article, and like Market Watch wrote an article about Coinbase and said, this is it, and said that statement. No, this is the company itself making that statement. So in other words, even if don't worry, it's not for you. Its main purpose is to it's said out loud for everyone, but it's really mainly targeted towards a certain crowd, certain individuals. And I can chime in and tell you who they're meaning by is they're talking about their big partnerships, their institutional sides, the people that are initiating these moves. Because once I've told you, remember a month and a half ago, when I was telling you guys there is a war being fought on two ends, and it's going to be the future. It's going to be much bigger than AMC or GME or the meme stock saga in general. And it's time to tell you guys this, although it's still not 100% obviously showing who's going to be on top. But I can tell you one thing for sure is that it started officially, like out loud, as of yesterday. Clearly, it's a war between the bitcoins, the cryptos, and obviously the stable coins, and the possibility of the digital dollar. Holy moly, I didn't know these trucks still coexisted. Yeah, that's what they did back in the days. They would just go ahead and put a hole in the muffler to make it sound like it's, you know, exotic or whatever. Anyways, moving on. So yes, digital dollar, digital currency versus crypto is the battle for the future. You can call it Avengers point whatever 4 or 3 or 4, whatever is out, isn't out yet. And our Avengers, in my opinion, is going to be the crypto. We need crypto. We don't need digital currency. Digital currency just basically controls you more than, you know, in my opinion, than obviously anything. We want decentralized, you know, cryptos and everything, because they basically can axe out the middlemen, or mainly the bad guy here in this whole ecosystem, which is banks. These big banks, these banks that the people like AMC Bigums and Boss Blunts and, you know, these guys, and Randall, you know, these guys, and I don't know the guy, I just heard him on Boss Blunts before. So now I could, you know, include him in that circle. But, you know, these banks that they complain about, their answer to them is crypto. The reason why these banks don't want to adopt crypto, or at least some of them doesn't, the really terrible big ones, the reason why they don't want to accept them is because they break their model. So they become obsolete. They want something that they can still thrive in, but still have the advantages and the still have the convenience of how the crypto world or digital world operates. So obviously, this is why digital currency popped up. It's the ultimate heaven or haven in other words, for banks. So I want you guys to keep your eyes open on that battle. See what's gonna pop up from it. I think that's the biggest thing going into the future, is those two things, and seeing which one we will reside on. If we reside on the cryptos, the future is very promising. If we reside on digital coins, you know, and digital dollar, basically in that case, then I don't think we have very bright future. I think instead we would have a very terrible foreseeable future, simply because no American is going to be able to enjoy whatever they got or whatever they make without the permission of Uncle Sam. So once again, guys, much love, and I'll see you guys again later, probably later on tonight, with a quick video just to wrap up on the week, and if not, for tomorrow's live. So who knows? If you guys want us to do a live later, we could probably do. We probably could. Go ahead, put that in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And if you like the video, please go ahead and like it so we can put it on to more and more people out there. Once again, guys, much love. AB Investments.